here. Today we're going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day wreath, and it's going to be a really fun and simple one. So I'm going to pan down and we'll get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use leftovers today. We're going to be using different ribbons, the gold and the green, and we're going to be using a couple different kinds of Deco Flex tubing and a gold and a green roll of mesh. So this is all leftover. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I am going to cut it at 20 inches. So you're not going to need a whole bunch. I'm estimating that I will probably need 4 20-inch of each one. So there's one of the green. I'll do another one of the green. So 20 inches. That's all you need to do. So I would have 8 in total. And you can do this with any color you want. Okay, so this is what we're going to use. And we're going to use our ribbons here. So this is super simple and it's really fun and turns out really cute. Okay, so the Deco Flex tubing, we're going to do a gold and a green. This is just the regular Deco Flex tubing. And then we're going to do the tinsel. I have gold and I have green. Now it's going to be the exact same process no matter which one I use. I just thought it would be fun to alternate them since I have some of each. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to cut it a yard. We're going to cut a whole yard of our ribbon. We're going to do the same amount, so we're going to do 8. Let me cut one of each. And I'm going to show you how to do this a few times, and then I will put the rest of it together off camera. Okay. So, what you're going to do is you're going to need either a pipe cleaner or some wire. But I was thinking that I would use some of the gold wire that you get with the bowdabra. Now, you don't have to use this. You can really use anything you want. So you need to cut about maybe 18 inches. You're not going to need a huge piece, okay? Okay, so you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to make about a 4-inch bow, okay? So just a little bit excess. Make your first loop. Make your second loop. Make sure they match. Then you have to twist when you get to this second one to get the pretty side up. Okay, twist again. And you should have exactly the right amount right there. So now I'll take my little wire or whatever you're using. I'm going to tie it down one time just to keep it together. You could also put this in your bowdabra. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to take our second one. We're going to do the same thing. About 4 inches. Make our second loop. Twist. Get another loop. Twist. And the last loop. And then you have this little excess at the bottom. Then you're going to take this, and you're going to stick it behind the one you just made and tie this on. Okay. Now when we do the next one, I'll show you how to do it in the bowdabra, because it might be a little bit easier for you, but that's it. So now you have 8 loop little bow, and of course this is the 1.5 inch, and this is just value ribbon. It's pretty sheer, so there's nothing exciting about it. Then you're going to take your tubing, and this is Very simple. You just want to make a circle with it. There we go, that's a little better. Make a circle with it, fold it in the middle. Then you want to take this one, fold this one in the middle, this one, and fold that one in the middle. So then you end up with little 4 loops. Then you want to bring your string back up to the top, run your wire or your pipe cleaner right through this, and then we're going to tie this down. There. Okay, so we have one on, and that's what it looks like. If it feels loose, you can do it twice, like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the gold. So fold it in half, 1 loop, fold in the middle, fold in the middle, until you're going to end up with that. Then I just run one of my wires through these 2 loops here, and then on the other side, and that makes sure that I get everything tied down. So there we go. Now you've got the basic part of it. You see? Alright, now we're going to add in our little cut piece. So what you're going to do is take your gold and your green, or whatever color you're using, and you're going to make a ruffle. Just by lying it flat and just going right up the middle. Just like this. Okay? Alright, so I've got my ruffle. I'm going to take this, I'm going to pull the string back around to the back. I'm going to put this face down. And then I'm going to tie it down with this same little wire. See, this is why I use the bowdabra wire, because it's just light and easy to use, but it is still sturdy. But you can use really anything you want. Then I'm going to pull the ruffle out, okay? And then I'm going to pull my bow out so that it's spread out. Just like this, okay? Then you can just fluff your little bows up. And you see what a cute little arrangement that makes? Isn't that cute? See, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take that string and you're going to, I have a 14-inch wreath from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use these 2, and I'm going to go right in between the 2nd and 3rd. I'm going to tie it on just like this. Okay. Oh, I was trying to make a bow. I don't need to make a bow. Okay, there we go. Alright, so see how cute that is? And it's going to look really cute. So I expect I'm going to need about 2 per section. So I'm expecting to have about 8 or 9 to be needed. So I'm going to show you that one more time, except this time we're going to do it inside the bowdabra, because that might be just a little bit easier for you. So you would take your, let's see, what did I do with that? So you would take your wire or whatever you're using, cut about 18 inches or so, and then if you're going to use the bowdabra, you just put it down in the middle, like this, in between your 2. And you're going to do, since this is going to be on the bottom, we're going to do this first. So I just make my ruffle like I normally would. Okay. put it down in the bowdabra like that. You see? Okay, so next comes our bow. So I just take my ribbon that I have cut. I'm going to make my little 4-inch loop. Okay. So I do my second loop, make sure they match, twist, make another loop, fold it in the center, twist, make my next loop. I must have cut a little extra, so we'll cut that off. Alright, so then I'll take this and I'll set this down in the bowdabra, and then I'm going to do my green, same way. Alright, so do about a 4-inch loop. Do my second loop, make sure they match, twist, another loop, twist, and another loop. Okay, so I'll put that down. Okay, so we have our mesh and our ribbon, our little bow. Now we're going to do, let's do this kind. And so what I did with the, I don't know if I said this, with the Deco Flex tubing, I cut a yard. Okay, just like I did with the ribbon. So you just cut a yard. So you'll need 8 pieces. Okay. So I take this, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to fold it in half, find the center. Fold that in half, fold that in half, and then I'm going to put it down in my bowdabra, like that. Sometimes it has a little trouble staying down, so I'll just set my scissors on it to keep it down. You won't have trouble like this with the other, but this is pretty thick tubing. So fold in half, center, 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 like that. Then I'm going to put this down. Right there. Now, remember we have this wire in here. So I am going to pull this side up. I'm going to pull this side up. I'm going to go ahead and start to tie it, and then I'll pull the whole thing up. And then I'll run that wire in the back and tie it off. So it is a little bit easier to handle if you put it in your bowdabra, but I wanted to show you if you don't have a bowdabra. So I have a gold one made already, so I want to show you what it looks like when you put them together. So this is all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take it, I'm going to go in between the 2 layers, and I'm going to tie it down. Just like that. That's it. And then pull out my ribbons like I did before. Fluff my bow up. Alright, so I'm going to go and do the rest of them. But you can see what this is going to look like. You see? It looks really cute when you get it all together. And it's really pretty simple. It's a little different. I think sometimes a little different is good. So I'll be back as soon as I get the rest of these made. I'm going to go ahead and load them on. And then when I come back, we will look at it and then decorate it. So I'll be back soon. Okay, so I've gotten all of them tied in. So you can see from the back. I just tied them in. I pushed them up against each other a little bit and pull out the ruffles. And what that does is it will cover any of the frame. So, see how cute that is? And then what I'll do is just go around and kind of refluff my little bows. Just make sure they're still fluffed out. See, and I did alternate my two different types of tubing. So, see, this is a great thing to do with leftovers. So, we'll see how many ruffles I have. I didn't use very much ribbon. Okay. And I used the 1.5 inch ribbon. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 10. So 2 in each section. Let's make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so that's how many it takes. You see, that's cute. You could put in a little bit more if you would like to make it a little bit fuller. But I think it's plenty full. So now, there are several things you can do. So I got this from the Dollar Tree. You can put this right in the center. That's adorable. See, that's really cute. We also have our little St. Patrick's guy. So we could put, now I took this apart. It came with legs, the arms, the little body. You see? So we could just put his head there. Put his little body, we could put his head there, put his body here. Then put his little arms here. And his little legs. Kind of stick them under so that they're coming out right here. I also have some cute little embellishments we can add in. Or if you didn't want to do that, which I really like, I think this is cute. And I have a little happy-go-lucky sign you can put in the middle. I like that. I think I really like this. It kind of stands out. It pops because the green is a brighter green. And then you can add some of these little embellishments on it. I think that's cute. So you have to tell me which one you liked. But this is a really simple, easy little wreath that you can do with your leftovers. It's always a good idea to have a couple of methods to use with your leftovers. So it just took about maybe a half a roll of the mesh and then maybe half a package of the tubing. Of course, I had 2 different tubings, so a half a package of each tubing and a little string, and that's it. And your frame, which of course is the Dollar Tree frame. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this. You'll have to let me know what you thought. This one is really simple and easy. And I will be back again soon. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.